Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's practice, which is Hatha Yoga based practice because it is slow paced practice. We are going to spend a lot of time into each asana. This practice is on a stronger side. I would say also for someone who has been practicing yoga already, if you are just beginning to practice, I wouldn't really recommend this practice. However, if you want, you can pick and choose. You can try, but listen to your body as long as you do not have any restrictions from your medical advisor or something like that. So make sure that you're listening to your body and you are practicing this with me on the mat. So let's meet on the mat and let's explore this practice together. You can either sit in cross-leg position or in Vajrasana by keeping your knees together. Sitting over your heels. If you want, place a cushion under your hips. Palms might be resting on your thighs, or turn your palms up. Touch the index finger and your thumb, the tip of your index finger and thumb with each other to take your chin mudra. And relax your shoulders, relax your body. Dive in within yourself. With closed eyes, you can withdraw your attention inward, and of course your mind will wander outward, and that's okay. But whenever you become aware, bring your awareness back inward. Notice how your body is feeling right now. Notice how your mind is feeling. Notice all the sensations in the body. And let us embrace this moment as it is. And as we settle ourselves down in our awareness, as we center ourselves, ground ourselves, let's join the palms together to the heart center. We'll be chanting one Om, three Shantis. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti. And as you exhale, you can open your eyes. Place your palms on the side. Inhale, lift your chin up. Little bit of neck and spine movement here as we always begin our practice with this. Exhale, chin to the chest. Relax your spine and shoulders round your spine. Inhale, straighten your spine, chin up. Exhale, relax your whole body. Chin to the chest. Inhale, start to lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale, come back to the center. Let us rotate our neck about 3 times clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. Inhale as your neck goes up. Exhale as it comes down. Once you complete 3 rounds, change the direction. And coming back to the center. Straighten your left knee. Right knee can be bent. Sit inside your right heel. So you can shift your hips inside your right heel while your right knee remains as it is. Inhale to lengthen your spine up. And exhale, start to fold over as much as you can. Few breaths here. And walk your palms forward, bend your left knee, hug your left toe, hug your left foot with interlaced fingers, and as you exhale, straighten your knees. Inhale, bring your foot back down. Again, exhale, straighten and stretch your knee out. And again, drop it back. We will repeat it about 2 more times. Exhale to stretch and release. Again, exhale to stretch and release. Now bend your left knee, take it back, take your left shin back, open your right shin. Inhale, lengthen up, exhale, bending over your right leg. Inhale, look back up, walk your palms back, bend your right knee, hug your foot. Exhale, straighten your knee, stretch, 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 and drop. Release. 3 more times. Exhale and release. Exhale. Release. Exhale and release. You can come back into a cross-leg position, swinging your left leg forward. Stretch your arms out, make a fist to start to rotate your wrist. Take your arms into the T-shape and start to rotate your shoulder socket. Feeling this movement all the way up till your shoulder blades. Feel the movement in your wrist. As you inhale, raise your arms up, interlace your fingers to turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Take your upper arms back as you press your chest forward, maybe feeling that little bit of arc in your spine. And bend both of your elbows, stretching them into the opposite direction. As you inhale again, take your arms back up, pointing your right elbow up towards the ceiling, left elbow down towards the floor. Chin parallel to the floor, feeling the stretch in your upper arm, the shoulder, shoulder blade, right shoulder blade. And again, stretching your arms back up, change the side. Slowly release, place your palms on your knees and start to rotate your hips. about 5 times in one direction, and then you can change the direction. Change the direction. And coming back to the center, inhale to lengthen your spine up. Taking a twist here, twist over to your right. Pressing that right knee in slightly. Send your left pelvic back. Release, lengthen up again, coming back to the center. Exhale, twist to your left. And again, exhale to release. Let us move on to a force to tabletop position. Align your shoulders with your wrist, hips with your knees. The back of your foot may be resting, or you may want to tuck your toes. Inhale, press your chest, lift your chin up. Exhale, chin to the chest. Lift your spine up. Inhale, keep repeating. And coordinate your movement absolutely with your breath. Feeling that arc and the curve in your spine as you inhale and exhale. And coming back to the center, inhale to stretch your right leg and the left arm up. Or if you want, you can bend your right knee to catch hold of your right foot with your left palm. Lift your knee up. Breathe. And as you exhale, release, change. Choose your variation. And again, as you exhale, release, tuck your toes, lift your knees about 4 inches above the floor, and shift your weight on your arms, taking your torso a bit more forward. Breathe, look forward. And exhale to again drop your knees. Let us move into the puppy pose. So you can place your palms, forearms on the mat and stretching them forward again. Resting your chin or forehead on the mat, allowing your torso to sink down. You can press your palms to walk your palms back. Move on to your force. Tuck your toes to lift your knees up. Let us move into downward dog. Walking your heels, maybe in and out to loosen up your hamstrings. And bend both of your knees to step, walk or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Take the crown of your head down towards the floor. Allow your torso to be free. If you have to micro bend your knees right now because your hamstrings might be tight, feel free to take your variation here to make you feel comfortable. Roll your spine up. Moving into your Tadasana. Arms, palms facing forward, chin parallel. Tuck your tailbone in. Lift your torso, pull your navel in. Feel the lifting in your chest. Find your width over your feet. And let us move into Surya Namaskara. Inhale, arms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, head up, look forward. Exhale, palms on the mat to step back into your plank, lower down, choose your variation, knees, chest to chin or chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest up, look up towards the ceiling nicely into your upward dog. Exhale, take your hips back, move into your downward dog and breathe. Stay connected with your breath, send your tailbone back. Relax the shoulders, relax your torso. And as you exhale, bend both of your knees to step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, raise your arms up. Join your palms, exhale back into your Tadasana. We are going to repeat it 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale to fold over. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale to step or jump back into your plank to lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Stay connected with your breath again. Maybe pull your navel in and see if you can lengthen your tailbone back. Find the lengthening in your torso here. And find your heels rooted on the ground. And as you exhale, bend your knees to step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms all the way back up to join your palms. Exhale into your Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, start to fold over. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Lower down from the plank. Choose your variation. Inhale, lift your spine up, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your toes to move into the downward dog. Maybe lifting your toes a little bit off the ground as your heels press down against the mat. Bend your knees to step or jump. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms all the way up. Join your palms. Exhale, release. And let us move into Surya Namaskara. Be 2 rounds. Bend your knees. Arms up into your chair pose. Tailbone pointing down to exhale to fold over. Inhale. Exhale. Step back into the plank. Lower down. Inhale. Lift your chest up for upward dog. Exhale. Tuck your toes for downward dog. Take your hips back. Bring your right leg forward as you rotate your left heel, placing it back on the ground. Push yourself up for your Virabhadrasana. Join your palms, look at your thumbs maybe. Align your pelvis to the shoulder edge. And as you exhale, moving into your plank, lower down to Chaturanga or choose your variation. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog. Right heel on the floor, left leg to the front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms back on the ground into your plank. Lower down. Inhale. And exhale, downward dog. Relax your breath. Catch hold of your breath here. As you exhale, bend your knees to step or walk forward or inhale, half lift. Exhale, head in, moving back into your chair pose. And as you exhale, move back into your Tadasana. One more round. Inhale. Well done. Exhale to fold over. Inhale, head up, really feeling through your movements. Moving into your plank, align yourself and lower down. Inhale, find the opening in the chest. Exhale, find the opening in the chest as you move into your downward dog as well. Right leg forward, left heel on the floor. Inhale for your Virabhadrasana. And as you exhale, take your arms back into the plank, lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog to rotate your right heel, left leg on the mat. Arms up. As you exhale, palms on the mat, into your plank to lower down. Inhale. And exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Relax. Relax your breath. Lift your right leg up from here for 3-legged downward dog. And bend your right knee to bring your right leg forward. Inhale, lift your torso halfway through, sweeping your arms, stretching your torso diagonally. The back heel can be lifted or you can place it on the floor. And join your palms to bounce your back leg up for Virabhadrasana C for whoever you can. Otherwise, you can just simply stay in the previous pose itself. Bend your front knee again, drop your back leg. Wherever it was, bring your palms to the heart center for crescent lunge. And breathe. Twist to your right. Left elbow outside your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Lift your torso. Be careful. And as you exhale, place both of your palms on the mat. Step your right leg back for plank and hold into your plank for 10 breaths. Look forward. Engage your core softly. Feet 90 degree. Drop your knees, chest to chin. Inhale. Lift your spine up. Exhale. Downward dog. And left leg forward. Sweep your arms up. Lengthening diagonally to the ceiling. Well done. Join your palms. See if you can bounce your back leg to move into Virabhadrasana C. Bending your front knee to slowly dropping your back leg wherever it is. Bring your palms to the heart center for crescent lunge. Front foot nicely pressing down, perpendicular to the floor. The shin is perpendicular to the floor. And twisting to your left. Right elbow outside your left knee. Moving back into your plank, and we're going to move into the side plank from here. So you can either place your right foot forward, left shoulder aligned with your left wrist, raise your right arm up or stack your feet on top of each other, lifting your hips up. Moving on to your other side, well done. And move back into your plank. Now from here, bend your right knee, bring your shoulders in line with your wrist, bend your right knee and bring it to your nose. And lift your spine a little bit up. Place your right leg back, bend your left knee, bring it to your nose. And again, moving into your plank, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe. Catch hold of your breath, relax here. Bend your knees to step, walk or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, head into fold. Inhale, bend your knees again, moving to your chair pose. As you exhale, fold over. You can hook your right big toe, left palm on your left hip and start to lift your left foot up as you shift your weight to your right foot up, as you shift your weight to the left foot. And then start to straighten your right knee. Uttara Haspadangusthasana. Breathe. Let us try and open on the side, or you can simply hug your shin and open just your knee on the side. Choose your variation. Finding the gaze point on the floor or in the front. Let us bring the leg back in the center, release the toe, and maybe arms up or on your hips. And from here, release. Bend your left knee, catch hold of your left big toe, hooking your toe with first two fingers of your left palm. As you exhale, straighten your knee. Open on your left. If you can look at your right palm, great. If you can stretch it out, great. I can't still look at my right palm. I lose my balance. So I prefer to look in the center. Come back in the center, release your hook. And exhale to release again. Rotate your ankles a little bit. And we're going to move into Natarajasana. So you can either have the wall on the side or you can have wall in the front to hold on to if you are struggling. If you can balance, great. Shifting your weight on the left foot, bend your right knee, lift it up, catch hold of your shin or just of your foot with your right palm and start to take your knee back as you bring your torso down, stretching your left arm out. Breathe normally. And we'll try and move into a squat here with balancing itself. So bend your front knee, bring your right ankle over your left thigh, squat down, send your chest back. As you inhale, straighten your knee, release, moving onto the other side. Shift all your weight on the right foot. And moving into your squat here. Well done. And again, as you inhale, straighten your knees. Again, if you feel the need of kicking your legs out, if it feels a little bit stiff or some kind of tension on your heels, ankles, then rotate your ankles and heels here. And we're going to move into Malasana. So feet hip distance apart, maybe a bit diagonal, or some of you may be comfortable with parallel feet, then you can explore that. Start to squat down, palms to the heart center. If you feel the need to lift your heels up because that feels more comfortable, do that and place a cushion or block under your heels. Use your elbows to press the knees away. Lift your torso. Breathe. And as you exhale, release. Now try and bring your feet together. You can place your palms on the side. See if you can still sit with your feet together. If not, you can again use the block under your heels. Join your palms and twist to your right side. You can simply stay here without taking your left knee forward. Try and keep your knees in one line. Squeeze your abdomen out. You can simply stay here or move into the balancing pose. So you can place both of your palms on the mat about shoulder distance apart or little wider than shoulder distance apart. Lift your heels off, resting your right knee over your left arm, and then start to shift your weight on your arms. You don't have to lift your feet off, just preparation is enough. If you can lift, great. So try and do that. You can also place block under your feet to get that lift. Coming back to the center, well done. Let's twist on the other side or moving into your balancing pose. Whatever that you want to try right now, whatever that your body allows. That's amazing. Let us move into plank from there. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Cross your legs to sit down on your mat into Dandasana. As you inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, start to fold forward. Reach out to your shin, ankle, or hook your toes. Or you can catch hold of your wrist if you are flexible enough to really cross your feet even. Relax your shoulders, absolutely. Keep your chin forward. As you inhale, look back up, arms all the way back up. Exhale, palms on the side, palms behind your hips, fingers pointing to your hips. You can either bend your right and left knee to lift your hips up, or some of you may be able to straighten the knees, keep your heels together, big toes together. Drop the head back, keep lifting. And as you exhale again, bring your hips back down. Wait here for a breath or two. And then we are going to another variation with one leg lifted in this Purvattanasana. So keep your knees bent this time. Lift your hips up. Of course, you can stay here itself or press your left foot down to lift your right foot off the floor. Maybe straighten your knee if you can. Bring your right leg back down and lift your left leg up. And as you exhale, slowly left leg back down. Bring your hips back down. Let us rotate our shoulders a little bit. If you want to shake your arms, you can shake your arms. Rotate your shoulders, releasing all the tension from the shoulders. Or even neck, if you feel that neck doesn't feel good because it was just like dropped back for a longer time. Taking a round of vinyasa from here, cross your legs to palms to the front. into your plank, lower down. Inhale and exhale, downward dog again. Cross your legs to sit down on the mat. Hug your under thighs, knees bent, feet on the ground. Inhale to lift your torso, lift your feet off the floor, arms to the front. Knees can be bent or straight. Align your neck with your spine. And again, drop your legs to move into butterfly. Bring your feet closer to your sit bones. Open your knees wide, drop them towards the floor. Lift your torso, or if you want, you can fold forward. Slowly release, palms behind you, open both of your legs for a Visht Konasana. Keeping your knees slightly bent or straight fully, and then roll your thighs and the chest forward. To fold over, find the position for your palms over your shin, ankle, or you may want to hook your toes. And as you inhale, come back up. Again, draw your heels a little bit closer to your sit bones, just enough so that you can catch hold of your big toes again with your first two fingers. And lift your torso, lift your feet off the floor. Try and balance on the midpoint of your sit bones as you straighten your knees wide. Look up towards the ceiling. And exhale. Let us cross our legs to move into the plank for the round of vinyasa. Lower down. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Cross your legs to lie down on the back. So we are going to repeat the bridge or the wheel pose 5 times. You can play between the two. You can do all 5 one. You can go for all 5 wheel, all 5 bridge, whatever feels right to your body without pushing yourself too much. Keep your feet hip distance apart, knees bent, hands on the side. And as you exhale, lift your hips up. For the bridge pose, interlace the fingers. If you want to go into the wheel pose, place your palms right next to your ears, fingers pointing to your shoulders, and press your palms down to lift up and breathe. Exhale. Slowly coming down. Take a breath or two and repeat whichever variation you have chosen. And again, exhale. Slowly coming down. 1 or 2 breaths here. And again, repeat. Exhale to come down. Breathe and repeat. Slowly coming down. And one more time. Exhale, lift up. And bring yourself down, hug your shin or move into Paschimottanasana, whichever counter pose suits you better. I usually like to have my core, like the back, touching the ground, pressing down. That gives me more relaxation. But if you think that seated forward fold gives you more relaxation after back bends, then feel free to do that. So we are going to move into shoulder stand. Alternatively, you can simply raise your legs to the 90 degrees. So if you are in Paschimottanasana, you can again lie down on your back. Simply stay here or bounce your hips, placing your elbows right next to your rib cage. And the moment you bounce your hips, catch hold of your lower back and walk your palms down as your body slides up. Your chin almost tucked in to your chest. And I'll slowly move into Halasana. So you can either bring your your knees down to your forehead or straighten your knees to stretch your legs back. Maybe touching your feet on the ground. Maybe interlace your fingers. And let us roll ourselves for fish pose to counter your Halasana. So you can place your palms under your hips. You can straight your straight legs down, or maybe coming into lotus pose. So you can bring your right foot over your left thigh, closer to your groin, slide that in, and left foot over your right thigh, closer to your groin. And then pressing your elbows as you take your knees down, lift your chest up, drop the head back down. So it may not be accessible to everybody, and that's perfectly fine. We are still getting the benefits of opening the heart, opening the chest, bringing your shoulder blades together. Feel that nice arc in your spine, how it is working on your back. As you inhale, look back up, slowly bring your shoulders back down, release your arms. You can release your legs if you are in Padmasana, and take your arms into the T shape, moving into a twist. So you can bend your right knee, drop it over to your left, or wrap your legs around and then drop them on one side, looking at the opposite side. Finding a great release in your spine. has changed the side. Come back to the center. Let's move into relaxation. If you want, you can cover yourself with a sheet. Arms away, feet away, legs away from each other, touching the long edge of your mat. Allow your body to fully relax on the ground, as if it is slowly just melting and merging into the ground. Your legs and see if you could fully let go. Notice your hips, your groin, your lower back, and settle down. Settle your torso down on the mat, shoulders, your arms, the back of your head, your neck, your spine. Relaxing your face muscles, the center point between your eyebrows. And you can continue in this relaxation for longer time. To come out, move your toes, fingers. You can rotate your ankles, rotate your wrist, or make whatever movement that your body feels like making right now. Maybe stretching your whole body. Bend your knees, roll over to your right. And let us come back up into the seating posture. Let us seal a practice with one Om. Join your palms to the heart center. Breathe in. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. Thank you for joining me in. If you have anything to say, any feedback, or if you want to talk about any poses, feel free to leave your comments in the comments section. I love to hear them. And I really hope to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye-bye.